Why chosen ones are struggling financially. Difficulties are meant to rouse, not discourage. The human spirit is to grow strong by conflict. William Ellery Channing. Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, financial struggles seem to follow you? You have a heart for God, a purpose to serve, yet abundance seems just out of reach. Could it be that your struggles are not a punishment, but a divine preparation for something greater? In today's video on Spiritual Adam, we'll uncover the deeper spiritual truth behind why the chosen ones often face financial hardship. Stay with me until the end. What you're about to hear could completely transform your perspective and your journey. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Have you experienced this struggle in your own life? Let's dive in. 1. Financial struggles are part of God's divine plan. Many wonder why those who walk the path of spiritual enlightenment, the chosen ones, often face financial struggles despite their deep connection to a higher purpose. Society measures success in dollars, yet the divine plan operates on a much higher level, refining souls through trials that shape them into who they are meant to become. When a chosen one faces financial hardship, it is not a punishment, but a profound spiritual awakening, a test designed to cultivate resilience, wisdom, and unshakable faith. The lack of material wealth is not a reflection of spiritual failure, but rather a divine strategy to keep the chosen ones aligned with their mission. Wealth, when acquired too soon or without purpose, can become a distraction, pulling one away from the deep work required to fulfill their destiny. Those who are truly called to make an impact in this world often undergo periods of scarcity, not because they are forgotten, but because they are being prepared. Just as fire purifies gold, financial struggles refine the spirit, teaching patience, humility, and reliance on something far greater than money. Look at the great spiritual leaders, the visionaries who transformed the world. Not one of them was defined by riches. Instead, they were shaped by hardship. Even biblical figures such as Moses, who led his people to freedom, or Job, who lost everything only to be restored, were tested through lack before they stepped into their divine calling. The struggle strips away illusions, forcing the chosen ones to see beyond materialism and tap into their true source of abundance, their faith, their purpose, and their connection to divine energy. In modern life, this manifests as the entrepreneur who, despite their passion, faces financial setbacks, or the healer who pours into others yet struggles to meet their own needs. These hardships are not blockages, but sacred lessons, pushing the chosen ones to unlock inner wealth, the kind of riches that cannot be measured in bank accounts, but in impact, wisdom, and transformation. The world is designed to make people believe that financial success equals fulfillment, but chosen ones are called to operate beyond this illusion. They are often given just enough to sustain them, but not so much that they become complacent. This is the divine balance that keeps them spiritually sharp and in alignment with their higher mission. The moment they surrender to the journey, trusting that every setback is a setup for a greater breakthrough, they begin to see abundance flow in ways they never imagined. The key is to embrace the struggle, not as a burden, but as a training ground. Financial lack teaches the chosen ones to move in faith, to find creative solutions, and to detach from the fear that money dictates their destiny. It is in these moments of scarcity that their spiritual power is activated, proving that their true wealth has always been within them. So if you find yourself struggling financially despite your deep spiritual awareness, don't be discouraged. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. Every challenge is shaping you for something greater, strengthening your character, and positioning you for unshakable divine abundance. Trust the process, stay committed to your mission, and remember, the chosen ones may walk through fire, but they will emerge refined, ready, and destined to shine. If you find the message resonating with you, comment below, "I am ready to shine." 2. God teaches dependence on Him, not on material wealth. Financial struggles can be one of the toughest tests for chosen ones, but have you ever considered that this might be part of a greater spiritual lesson? Many who walk the path of spiritual growth find themselves facing financial difficulties, not because they lack skill or ambition, but because their journey is different. Society often equates success with material wealth, but in the realm of spirituality, success is measured by inner wisdom, divine connection, and the strength of one's soul. When you are chosen, you are being shaped for something greater, and sometimes that means walking a path that doesn't follow the world's definition of prosperity. The struggle isn't a punishment, it's a lesson. God is not withholding wealth from you. He is teaching you how to depend on Him rather than on money. True abundance isn't found in bank accounts, but in spiritual wisdom, resilience, and faith. Think about it. How many people become consumed by wealth, only to lose their sense of purpose, their connection to the divine, and their ability to see beyond material gain? For chosen ones, the struggle is a refining process, a way to detach from illusions and align with a higher purpose. Consider a modern-day entrepreneur who started with nothing but a vision. They worked tirelessly, faced rejection, and struggled financially for years. Yet, through those hardships, they built resilience, learned humility, and discovered that success isn't just about wealth, but about impact. The same applies to spiritual warriors. You are being prepared to handle abundance with wisdom, to understand that money is a tool, not the goal. If wealth came too easily, would you appreciate its value? Would you understand how to use it for the greater good? Every financial struggle is a call to strengthen your faith, trust in divine timing, and embrace a mindset that transcends temporary lack. Instead of asking, "Why am I struggling?" ask, "What is this teaching me?" Because once you shift your focus from scarcity to spiritual abundance, you start attracting the right opportunities, the right people, and the right mindset to step into your true calling. In essence, God wants you to see that your worth is not determined by what you have, but by who you are. Money comes and goes, but spiritual wisdom is eternal. You are being guided to a deeper understanding of life, a life that sees wealth not as an end goal, but as a resource that flows through you when the time is right. So if you are struggling financially, remember that this is not a sign of failure. This is a period of preparation, a divine test to ensure that when abundance comes, you will know how to use it wisely. Are you ready to learn and trust that what is meant for you will come at the right time? If you are, comment below, "I am ready to receive." Because once you do, you will realize that true wealth begins from within. And when your soul is rich, everything else will follow. 3. Spiritual maturity must precede financial blessings. Have you ever wondered why so many chosen ones struggle financially despite their immense potential? wisdom, and spiritual depth? It may seem like a paradox, but there's a profound reason behind it, one that ties directly to your spiritual journey, the power of the spiritual atom and God's divine timing. You see, wealth isn't just about money. It's a test, a responsibility, and a force that can either elevate or corrupt a person. God does not withhold financial blessings to punish you. He does it to prepare you. Just as gold is purified through fire, you are being refined through struggles so that when financial abundance arrives, you will wield it with wisdom, integrity, and a heart aligned with divine purpose. Think about it. If money were given too soon, before your character and spiritual maturity were fully developed, would it serve as a blessing or a burden? History is filled with stories of those who received wealth too quickly, only to watch it destroy them. As the great Mahatma Gandhi once said, "The world has enough for everyone's needs, but not everyone's greed." And that is the key. God is not just interested in giving you money. He is interested in making sure you can handle it with the right mindset and purpose. The struggles you face now are not roadblocks. They are stepping stones, shaping you into a vessel strong enough to handle the blessings to come. Have you noticed that many of the wealthiest people in the world lack spiritual fulfillment, while those on a deep spiritual path often endure financial hardships? It is because God is more concerned with your soul than your bank account. He knows that if you learn the deeper lessons first, wealth will naturally follow. And when it does, it will not control you. You will control it. But here's the challenge. Are you willing to trust divine timing, even when you don't see a way forward? Are you willing to embrace this season of financial struggle as a training ground rather than a punishment? Remember, even the most powerful spiritual atom must be properly aligned before it can unleash its true energy. In the same way, your spiritual alignment determines how wealth will flow into your life. So instead of asking, "Why am I struggling financially?" ask yourself, "What is God preparing me for?" Because when the time is right and your spirit is ready, the financial blessings you once chased will start chasing you. Stay patient, stay faithful, and trust that your breakthrough is coming. If this message resonates with you, don't forget to like this video and share it with others who might need these great values. Let's continue this conversation and go deeper into what these values really mean. 4. Spiritual warfare can be a cause of financial struggles. Many people assume financial struggles are merely a result of poor planning, bad decisions, or an unfortunate economy. But for the chosen ones, the reason often runs much deeper. There is a spiritual battle at play, an unseen force working against those who are meant to rise, lead, and transform the world. The enemy understands that when a chosen one steps into financial abundance, they don't just use that wealth for themselves. They uplift others. They break generational curses. They invest in spiritual growth, and they become a force that cannot be controlled. This is why the path to financial stability often feels like an uphill battle filled with delays, setbacks, and sudden losses. It's not just about money. It's about spiritual awakening, power, and purpose. Think about it. Why is it that some people who seem to lack integrity and purpose accumulate wealth effortlessly, while those with a deep spiritual calling constantly face financial hardship? It's because chosen ones threaten the status quo. The enemy knows that if they are financially free, they will change the world, help the oppressed, and spread truth. That's why many face unexpected financial struggles, business failures, job losses, or unexplained obstacles that make no logical sense. But here's the truth. These struggles are not meant to break you. They are meant to refine you. Financial hardship forces chosen ones to develop resilience, faith, and resourcefulness. It teaches them how to manage wealth wisely so that when abundance does come, they will not squander it, but use it for a higher purpose. Every delay is preparing you. Every struggle is sharpening your wisdom. Instead of viewing financial struggles as a curse, see them as part of your spiritual training. Look at the most successful spiritual leaders, innovators, and change makers. Many of them started with nothing, faced unimaginable hardship, and yet, because they didn't give up, they eventually stepped into their divine purpose. The same is true for you. This is why mindset is crucial. If you see money as merely a material pursuit, it will always slip through your hands. But if you see it as a tool for impact, for breaking chains, and for fulfilling your mission, you will start attracting the resources you need. Modern life bombards us with the idea that wealth equals success, but true success for chosen ones is alignment, being in tune with their spiritual path and using their gifts to serve humanity. Instead of feeling defeated by financial struggles, use this time to build discipline, learn new skills, and stay connected to your spiritual purpose. Many chosen ones are meant to be leaders in business, innovation, and transformation. But to handle that level of abundance, they must first learn patience, faith, and endurance. The enemy tries to make you believe that struggle is permanent, but it is not. Financial freedom for a chosen one is not just about making money. It's about overcoming spiritual warfare, breaking limiting beliefs, and stepping into the wealth that aligns with your destiny. Stay the course, keep the faith, and understand that every challenge you face is shaping you into the powerful force you are meant to be. Your breakthrough is not just about you. It's about the countless lives you are destined to impact. Stay strong. Choose one, because your abundance is coming. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. What is your perspective on the importance of this value? Share your insights, and let's continue this conversation. 5. Seasons of financial lack serve as preparation for greater blessings. Seasons of financial struggle are not a sign of failure. They are a sacred preparation for something far greater. If you are a chosen one, walking a spiritual path, you may find yourself battling financial lack, questioning why your hard work, faith, and devotion haven't yet translated into material abundance. But know that your struggles are not in vain. Throughout history, those destined for greatness have endured seasons of lack before stepping into their divine overflow. Think about David, a shepherd boy anointed as king, yet forced to flee for his life, living in caves, struggling to survive before he ascended the throne. Or Joseph, gifted with dreams of leadership, yet betrayed, sold into slavery, and imprisoned before he rose to power. Their financial and personal hardships were not punishments, but divine training grounds, sculpting their character, deepening their spiritual wisdom, and preparing them to handle the abundance that was coming. Could it be that your financial challenges are doing the same for you? We live in a world where success is measured by material wealth, but spiritual growth follows a different rhythm. Money, when placed in the hands of the spiritually awakened, is not just a means of survival. It is a tool for greater impact. However, before one is entrusted with wealth, they must first be tested in scarcity. This is why so many chosen ones find themselves facing closed doors, financial setbacks, or opportunities that seem just out of reach. The universe is not withholding blessings from you. It is refining you. It is ensuring that when wealth does arrive, it will not corrupt you, but rather amplify the light within you. Consider a modern-day entrepreneur with a deep spiritual calling. They start their journey with grand visions, but before they can see financial success, they must endure failures, debt, and moments of doubt. They question whether they are on the right path. But through those struggles, they gain resilience, wisdom, and humility qualities that will later allow them to use their wealth to uplift others, rather than merely serving their own desires. So if you find yourself in a financial drought, don't despair. Ask yourself, what lessons do I need to learn this season? How does this shape me to have the abundance I seek? Instead of resisting the process, lean into it. Strengthen your spiritual wisdom, change your perspective, and understand that every challenge is a stepping stone to something greater. Financial hardship is temporary, but the growth it brings is eternal. When your time comes, you will have not only the wealth, but also the wisdom to use it for a higher purpose. The real test is not whether you can make money, but whether you can maintain your spiritual integrity while you do. Be faithful, be patient, and trust that your breakthrough is coming. Your abundance will come, not just as a reward, but as a responsibility to serve, to contribute, and to elevate. This is why you are being prepared. If you receive this message, please comment below. I wish you abundance. 6. Financial hardship builds empathy and compassion. Have you ever wondered why chosen ones, those walking the path of a deep spiritual journey, often find themselves struggling financially? It may seem paradoxical why those connected to a higher purpose, those embodying light and wisdom, face financial hardships. But the truth is, this struggle serves a higher purpose, shaping them into the beings they are meant to become. God does not withhold abundance, but rather prepares them for a greater calling. Financial hardship is not a punishment. It is a refining fire, forging empathy and compassion within the chosen ones. When you have walked through the valleys of scarcity, when you have known what it means to struggle, you develop a heart that truly understands the pain of others. This deep understanding makes you not just a teacher, but a guide who can uplift others with genuine kindness. As Mahatma Gandhi once said, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. How can you truly serve if you do not first understand the suffering of those you are meant to help? This is where the spiritual atom within you is activated through hardship. Your soul is infused with the energy of resilience, humility, and selflessness, shaping you into a beacon of hope for others. But there's more to this than just character building. Many chosen ones are placed in financial struggles because they are being tested. Will they compromise their values for material wealth? Or will they trust in God's divine timing? Society often equates success with money, but chosen ones are called to a different standard. True wealth is not in the numbers in your bank account, but in the impact you leave on the world. Would you rather chase temporary riches or cultivate an eternal legacy? When you live in alignment with your divine purpose, financial abundance follows in ways beyond material gain. It manifests as peace, fulfillment, and the ability to attract what you need, exactly when you need it. Jesus himself said, "Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and rust destroy, but store up for yourselves treasures in heaven." Could it be that your current financial struggles are leading you to a wealth far greater than money? Look around at history's greatest spiritual leaders. Most of them did not start their journeys with wealth, yet they changed the world in ways money never could. Your hardships are molding you into someone who understands that abundance is not just about money, but about the richness of the soul. What if your struggles today are preparing you for the divine prosperity that awaits? What if you are being guided to develop unshakable faith so that when blessings do come, you will use them wisely? Financial hardship is not meant to break you. It is meant to awaken your true power, your spiritual atom, aligning you with God's divine plan. If this message resonates with you, don't forget to like this video and share it with others who might need these great values. Let's continue this conversation and go deeper into what these values really mean. 7. God protects his people from the temptations of wealth. Why do the chosen ones often find themselves facing financial struggles? This question weighs heavily on many who have experienced a spiritual awakening, only to be met with financial hardship rather than abundance. But what if I told you that this struggle is not a punishment, but a divine protection? In a world obsessed with material wealth, where success is measured in bank balances and possessions, the chosen ones are set apart. Their journey is different because their purpose is higher. God, in his infinite wisdom, shields his people from the temptations that come with wealth, pride, greed, and the distractions that can pull them away from their spiritual path. While society glorifies financial success, chosen ones are called to walk a road less traveled, one that demands faith, perseverance, and a deeper trust in divine provision. Think about it. How many people have been consumed by their wealth, losing themselves in the pursuit of more? The love of money has led many astray, blinding them to what truly matters. The chosen ones, however, are kept in a place of reliance on God, ensuring that their spiritual connection remains unshaken. When financial abundance comes too easily, it can dilute purpose and cloud judgment, making one forget why they were chosen in the first place. Struggle, in this sense, is a refining fire, shaping and molding the chosen ones into vessels of wisdom, humility, and unwavering faith. This doesn't mean they are destined to be poor forever. Rather, their journey teaches them to master money rather than be mastered by it. The difference between those who succumb to wealth's temptations and those who rise above lies in their perspective. The chosen ones are being prepared, disciplined, and strengthened so that when financial blessings do come, they will not be corrupted by them. Throughout history, many of the most spiritually enlightened individuals faced great financial challenges. From biblical prophets to modern-day visionaries, their struggles were not in vain. Jesus himself, the ultimate chosen one, had no earthly riches, yet his impact is immeasurable. His teachings remind us that what we gain spiritually far outweighs what we can accumulate materially. In today's world, this lesson is more relevant than ever. The chosen ones are not here to chase the empty promises of materialism, but to bring light and wisdom into a world drowning in illusions. If you find yourself struggling financially despite your spiritual awakening, know that you are not alone. Your path is not about quick riches, but about deep transformation. Every challenge you face strengthens your faith, making you a warrior of light rather than a slave to wealth. So, what should you do? Embrace the journey. Understand that your financial struggles are a test, a purification process ensuring that when abundance arrives, you will use it wisely, without letting it define you. Continue to align yourself with your purpose, develop your skills, and trust that divine provision is always at work. Money, when it finally comes to the chosen ones, will not be a chain, but a tool used to uplift, to serve, and to spread spiritual truth. Stay patient, stay faithful, and remember that the wealth of the chosen is not measured in dollars, but in wisdom, impact, and spiritual fulfillment. The struggle is temporary, but the lessons are eternal. And if you feel inspired by this message, type "I trust the process" as a way to affirm your strength, patience, and commitment to growth. Let's grow together. Eight, walking by faith, not by sight, is essential. Many chosen ones find themselves struggling financially, and while it may seem unfair or confusing, there is a deep spiritual reason behind it. When you walk the path of spiritual growth, your journey is not about instant rewards or material wealth. It's about something much greater: trusting in divine timing, strengthening your faith, and aligning with your higher purpose. The truth is, financial struggle forces you to develop a level of spiritual wisdom that money alone could never teach. It strips away illusions of security and reveals where your true foundation lies. If your faith wavers when money is scarce, it's an opportunity to ask yourself, was your faith ever in God's plan, or was it in your bank account? Consider the story of someone who had a stable corporate job, earning a comfortable income, only to be led down an unexpected path, one where financial security seemed to vanish overnight. Maybe they lost their job, started a spiritual business that didn't take off immediately, or found themselves giving more than they received. At first, they questioned everything. Why me? Why is this happening when I'm doing everything right? But over time, they realized that the struggle wasn't a punishment, it was a preparation. It was in those moments of lack that they learned to rely not on what they could see, but on what they believed. They became resourceful, discovered new ways to serve others, and developed a deeper understanding of their purpose. Slowly, but surely, opportunities came not always in the form of instant riches, but in meaningful ways that aligned with their calling. This is the pattern many chosen ones experience. Your financial struggle is not a sign that you are off track. It's often proof that you are on the right path. It's a way of refining your spirit, removing attachments, and teaching you to trust beyond what's visible. When you're not handed financial success on a silver platter, you learn to create value, to serve from a place of authenticity, and to walk with unwavering faith. Ask yourself, if everything you wanted came easily, would you still grow? Would you still seek spiritual wisdom if life was always comfortable? Often, the most powerful spiritual transformations happen in seasons of financial uncertainty, because that's when you truly understand what it means to trust, surrender, and align with something greater than yourself. But here's the lesson. Just because you struggle financially now doesn't mean you always will. The universe doesn't keep you in lack forever, it teaches you through it. As you continue to walk in faith, opportunities will come, abundance will flow, and you will be in a position where your wealth is not just about money, but about purpose, fulfillment, and spiritual richness. The key is to shift your mindset from seeing financial hardship as a curse to recognizing it as a phase of preparation. So instead of asking, "Why am I struggling?" ask, "What is this teaching me?" The moment you embrace the lesson, you unlock the door to the next level of your spiritual journey, one where financial blessings come, not as an idol to worship, but as a tool to fulfill your divine mission. Stay patient, stay faithful, and know that your struggles are shaping you into the person you are meant to become. If this message speaks to you, take it a step further and share it with someone who might need this reminder. Together, we can build connections rooted in honesty and respect. In this video, we explored why chosen ones often face financial struggles despite their deep spiritual connection. These challenges are not punishments, but opportunities for growth, resilience, and alignment with a higher purpose. Remember, abundance starts from within. By shifting your mindset, embracing your unique path, and taking inspired action, you can manifest the financial freedom you deserve. What are your thoughts on this? Have you experienced financial struggles as a chosen one? Share your insights in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Spiritual Atom for more wisdom on awakening your true potential. Thank you for watching, and may God bless you and your family.